have you all on board. It's another time with Tutor.io, the entire 624, and in today's tutorial, it happens to be the revision class for the course part 305. And basically, we know how things are being done. A couple of questions will be asked from the keynote, extracted from our course materials, and most importantly, for those of us who are new to the stream, let's ensure to subscribe to the channel. Also, turn on the notification bell so you get notified whenever we are having classes on this channel. And also, if you haven't gotten the keynote for the course part 305 yet, I want to encourage you to get the keynote right away. Just request keynotes after this class. All you need to do is just head straight to our official website, which is www.tutorial.net, and you will find the WhatsApp button in the top right hand corner. This WhatsApp button, send me a direct message, and from there I'll guide you how to get the keynote. With this being said, let's go straight into this class. Okay, so as the thumbnail has it, I'm taking PAD 305, and I'm going to take a couple of questions very quickly as we go through this together. Please let's ensure to use the comment section to respond to questions as much as we can. Remember, you're writing this exam tomorrow, so you want to put in the best and get it all set up. If you have not liked the video yet, if you have not liked the stream, ensure to click on the like button. Okay, so now our first question for tonight will be, okay, just a moment. Now, we have trying to get my material, it's just not responding. Okay, I think it is now. Aha. Now, to start with, we're going to start with this question. Okay. The question says, what is your take on the term nation? What's your take on the term nation? When you hear of nation, what comes in mind? What's your take on the term nation? Okay. So we have our first question for tonight. Okay, I can see some persons are just joining. We actually started this class a little bit late. We should have started earlier before now, but you know, some technical issues here and there. But the most important thing is that we are still, irrespective of the setback, we are here and the class is on, the class is live. That's the most important thing. Okay, so we have our first question for tonight. Okay, so who is helping us? Please let's keep the answers rolling in now. What do you understand by the term nation? I think I need to connect my system. Battery is getting low. Battery life is reducing. Okay. Let's ensure to use the comment section to provide answer to the question. What's your take on the term nation? Oh, wonderful. I'm getting some nice responses already. Okay, can we all hear me? All right. Just let's confirm the audio. Okay. Yes, wonderful. Thank you for that response. Let's keep the answers coming in. Please, if you're unable to use the comment section, that means you have not signed in to YouTube, and YouTube will not allow you to do a thing on their platform if you haven't done that. So you need to, all right, sign in into YouTube with your email. With that, YouTube will permit you to access the comment section, all right, section. Okay, let's keep the answers coming. Yes, we all have spoken well. We all have spoken wonderfully. You know, when we talk about a nation, all right, a nation can exist even though it is not contained within a particular state. All right, so sometimes, a nation is being mistaken sometimes for a country. All right, these are two different things. Now, when we say a nation exists where there is what we call union, where there is a union of people based on certain similarities like ethnic relationship, cultural heritage. They don't have to occupy a particular space. They don't have to occupy a particular territory, unlike the state or the country. All right, but when we have unity among certain people based on common similarities or based on common descent, history, all right, or worldview, and they are inhabiting a particular territory or a particular space, then we can refer to them as a nation. All right, so we have that as that. Now let's move to the next. Let's move to the next question. And now we're talking about what do you understand, all right, by the term Okay, let's just a moment. Let's take this. What do you understand by a pressure group? Let's just put as pressure group. Explain. Pressure group. Explain. Are we together? So when you hear of the term pressure group, what does it mean? What's your take on that? Okay, that was a thing from the network, but I think it's stable now. Okay, so we're talking about what it means by pressure group, and I've been able to get some definition. Yes. Let's keep the answers coming. Awesome. Yes. Wonderful. Yes. Now, when we talk about pressure group, you can look at it from different angles. But let's pay attention to this. When we say pressure group, a pressure group is an organization. This organization is made up of different people with similar or like-minded agenda. Now they come together and attempt to what? Influence. All right, government policies that they feel are not okay. All right, government policies that they feel they are not favoring the people. So they come together and form this group in order to influence the government. And how do they influence the government? They influence the authority, the government, through what we call protest and demonstration. All right, so we have that as that about the pressure group. So you must have noted that they are, all right, it's a group, different people coming together to influence government policies, all right, through protest and demonstration. We have that as that. So let's take a step further. As we take some other question very quickly. Now let's take the third question. Now the third question is, now let's take this question. Political parties existed in Nigeria in about three eras, all right, or three republics. Talking about the first, second, and the third republic. So let's consider what it means by political party itself. When you say political party, what do you understand by the term political party? Basically we are doing YouTube. So when I say explain, I don't mean you should just write 2 or 3 lines in your exam. All right, we are explaining the exam, your examination, or like in the on your answer sheet, you should give detailed explanation. All right, don't just give few lines. Give detailed explanation, please. Okay. So, what do you understand by political party? Oh, wonderful. Someone just got a sticker. Thank you very much for that. We appreciate that a lot. Thank you very much for the support. All right. So when we talk about political party, what exactly are we referring to? Let's keep the answers rolling in. Wonderful. I'm getting some nice responses already. Yes, thank you very much for that. Yes, awesome, awesome. Let's keep the answers coming. Okay, let's keep the answers coming. All right. Now, on political parties, when we say political party, what are we talking about? We are simply referring to an organization. This organization is responsible for the coordination of candidates to what? Compete in a particular country's election. So note this point. This organization is responsible for what? Preparing candidates for what purpose? For participating in election, in a particular country's election. And we have that as that. So we have that question tended to. And let's take the next question. Now, the next question says, What do you understand by the term democracy? What do you understand by the term democracy? Okay, let's keep the answers coming. Democracy. This should not take us this long to respond to. Okay. Now, when we talk about democracy, one thing you need to note about it is that democracy has to do, all right, with having the decision, all right, with having the political decision in the hands of the people. All right, having the political decision of a country in the hands of the people. Are we together? Oh, wonderful. Thank you very much for that. Yes. That's not a bad one. Thank you very much for that as well. Okay. Yes, wonderful. Yes, awesome, awesome. I'm loving all these definitions. They are nice. Yes. When we talk about democracy, we are considering, like I said earlier, all right, it is a system of government that gives the impression. Okay, Mr. Ali, you said I just joined. You came very late, but you are still welcome. All right. You know, when we talk about democracy, this is the kind of government that gives the people the intention that they can participate. All right. They have the opportunity and the privilege to participate in governance. Are we together? So we have that as that. So let's take one more for tonight. Like I said earlier, we can only cover little in distribution classes. Most of everything is in the keynote. So for those of us who have not gotten the keynote yet, please ensure to get the keynotes. All right, you have everything you need to pass that exam in that keynote. You need to study, and the good thing is that if you get it this night, study it well, you can still grab a lot. So for tonight, let's take this last one, because I see about another class after this class, and we cannot take forever on this. What do you understand by federalism? What do you understand by federalism? Okay. Also, yes, thank you very much for that. Yes. Wonderful. Yes. You know, when we talk about federalism, we are simply considering that kind of political system whereby power of government are divided between self-governing parts and national or central government. What are we saying here? This is the kind of government that is a opposite to central or centralized kind of system whereby power is focused on the center. But in federalism, power is being divided among different parts, all right, different units of the government. So we call it a wrap here for tonight. Thank you very much, everyone. We have actually done a good job for being around up till now. And the only thing I can say to us is to ensure to put in the effort, study as much as you can, giving your best, write the exam, and come out with good grades. And trust me, passing your exams in the national university is very easy, like I usually say. So you want to ensure to get all the resources that you need in order to ensure this kind of success in your exam. Resources like the keynotes are highly essential to put in the effort. And how do you get these keynotes? All you need to do is just reach out to us on our official website, which is www.tutorial.net. Use the WhatsApp in the top right hand corner, there's a direct message, and from there we'll guide you to get to the keynotes. And like I usually say, I usually encourage a lot of students to try as much as possible to join the private class early, so that by the time you join early, we can start taking classes early, even before you register for the semester. So we check the next courses you are taking for the forthcoming semester. When we start taking these classes early, have enough time to have gone through all your courses before your exams. Do have a wonderful evening. Wish you all the best and success in your exams tomorrow. See you in other classes. Bye for now.